Hey, thanks for joining me. It's Craig here. I am going to show you today a way that you can bring colour back into a dog's eyes when the light has not been optimal for a shoot. So let's get stuck straight in. Welcome to this week's editing toolbox. I'm Craig Turner-Bullock from Unleashed Education, and in these quick videos, Charlotte and I take turns each every week to share a quick tip, trick or technique that we think will help to elevate your pet photography editing techniques. This week we're going to take a look at this image, which was taken at our Arrowtown Autumn Workshop earlier this year. Now, as you can see, the light in this dog's eyes is not fantastic. We do have a little bit of a catch light in there. It's quite a hooded eye, so it's quite difficult getting light in this breed's eyes anyway, and there's not really much colour or detail in there. So I'm going to show you a quick way to bring back some life and colour into eyes like this. So first of all, I'm going to press Command and J to duplicate this layer, and I'm actually just going to make a curves adjustment. So Command and M. You can make a curves adjustment layer to do this as well if you like. I'm just going to lift this up quite a lot, maybe about here. Now I'll add a mask and I'll invert that mask, and I will press B for my brush tool, and I'm going to reveal with a white brush what I've got hiding here, and I'm kind of painting the coloured part of the eye, the iris here, so we can see where the iris would be and not the pupil. Maybe this needs a little bit more adjustment there. And also I want to make it quite even. Now there is a little bit more light hitting this eye than there is this eye anyway. So I'm actually going to just reduce the opacity of this brush a little bit. Let's go maybe 20%. And just kind of match up the light in both of those eyes. That's pretty good as it is. I think I still need to just refine these pupils a little, but I think we can probably get a little bit more colour. I'll press Command and U, and I'm going to tick the colorize box here, and now I can play with the hue and saturation. So I can bring that saturation up, and I can change that hue to a kind of reddy brown colour. We can give it a bit more lightness. Now then we can reduce the opacity of this layer, but also I want to just fix this up because now this eye is brighter. So let's just change the opacity here and just darken that eye down to match again. So that's before, that's after. So we've got a lot more light there, but also we've got more even colour as well. What you'll often find, especially in an image like this, even when there is only a subtle difference, if you've got more light hitting one eye than the other, the colours in those eyes can end up being quite different too. So by doing that adjustment with the colorize, that allows us to match the colour up a little bit better. And then I can just merge those two layers down. I will make a new duplicate layer, another curves adjustment, brightening it up again, mask it, invert it, and then I can just brush those catch lights just to brighten those up as well. And while I'm here, because I can't help myself, don't forget to clean up those eye boogers as well. So let's take that back down so we can see it a little bit more clearly and not so extreme. That's our before. That's our after. So using the colorize option with a mask is a really great way to even out colour and bring colour back into lifeless eyes when you haven't got a lot of light coming into the front of the dog to get that light in there naturally. I hope this has been a helpful video for you. Tune in again next week when Charlotte will be back. I'll see you in a couple of weeks' time. And before I go, I'll just leave you with the before and after. Thanks for watching.